Wow, that's a huge list. So I was expecting one. You gave me 90.
I mean, I make lists.
But if you had to choose one, just choose one. Gun to your head, choose one right now.
Probably Rihanna.
I like Rihanna.
She's just so cool. Like,
that's my black girl pass, by the way.
Much
Rihanna's
swag.
my black girl pass. I love Rihanna.
It's insane.
I'm a married man, but that's, yeah. She's rad. And her videos are rad.
Yeah.
That Calvin Harris one where she's in the box, even though she's just looking in the camera like this, like, what, did they steal that concept?
No. It was a great video.
Huh?
It was a great video.
It was okay. It was okay.
No. It was. She looks really cool. Like the outfit was really cool. It made the whole abstract.
It did. Yeah.
The whole situation.
But you could have done better.
Nicely.
Were you watching that and saying, I could do
No.
better?
Like, I don't like.
Do you ever do that?
I mean, it's so
hard. I do
hard
that when I watch movies. I'm like, oh fuck, I could have been funnier than that guy.
Yeah, I think there's I think I could have had like a cooler vibe to it, like a cooler like look. Like sometimes you never really know what happens in the video, like if the artist chose that, or whether they or the director did, or or the label or some other variable. There's so many things that go into what happens, and whether like they had a crazy time crunch. Like I just did a video where the artist had to, like, we were given these small windows of time with the artists.
Right.
And it wasn't just like these small windows. They would rush us to get them out of there. And then all of a sudden they would stay like an extra 2 hours. And it's like at that point we'd already rushed the shit out of everything.
Yeah.
And we've already done the job of, feeling stressed and like
not hurry up and wait, and then
just not really getting the best stuff we could get. And then so you never really know like what the circumstances are. So it's now that I'm like in the business more and I understand that, I've experienced that firsthand, I definitely am a little more forgiving in terms of if I am too judgy. But I'm very judgy.
Well, all right, let me ask you this. Life. What about one dead artist? If you could go back and do
Michael Jackson.
Really? That's
Scream.
your jam. You're pop through and through.
Oh my God, Scream is just so amazing. He's just so insanely talented.
Yeah, we actually had a music producer on last night who did some of Michael Jackson's albums, and he had some crazy stories about. And he just said he was a genius.
Yeah,
he was a flat out genius. Like, forget all the weird shit. He was just a flat out. Like a genius. And like it's mind blowing. And then he's like the one artist, and maybe it's just a generational thing, that like after they passed, I cried. Like I don't even know. Mine was Prince.
Oh, I had no real like.
Love Prince. Love Prince.
I get it. Like I totally get it, because I felt it when Michael Jackson died. I remember like I watched like a whole bunch of music videos that night. They probably had something playing like on every station.
Yeah, tribute. Yeah.
And I definitely remember where I was sitting watching the videos, and all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, I'm crying. And yeah. But
no, Prince, I shed a tear.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it was when the doves cried, but it was when Ross cried. It was when Ross cried last. I love Prince. Big fan of Prince. And Bowie too. I like Bowie a lot as well. But Prince was that one got me. I was like, oh man, damn. How are we gonna let the elevator take us down? And he died in one. And I was just like, motherfucker, not Prince. Don't go out like that.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do for the future? You want to do movies? Are you going to make the jump to movies?
Yeah, I think I definitely want to do that down the line. It's so hard to find your first project, and
are you reading scripts actively right now?
I'm reading scripts, but to be honest, it's really hard to give time to that when you are like working back to back.
Yeah.
And which is great. I'm really grateful for the work, and it's been, like I said, the momentum has to be there. But it does take a lot of time to read the script and like see if you like it, and then figure out the next move. And it's such a slow moving part of the industry.
Movies are super slow.
Yeah, and I'm
super slow.
And it's hard when you're coming from music videos and commercials, so because it's so fast paced. Like you book a job like the month before, and
well, look, I will say this: when you do get financing for a movie, then it goes pretty quickly. Where it's like, okay, the train's moving, we're leaving, we're all getting on it. But I want to see you do something cool. If you do like. Whatever it is, it's got to be something. Do you want to do comedy or drama?
Well, okay, it's funny because I was definitely into comedy about a year ago. I was like, what movies do I absolutely love and just can watch over and over and over? Obviously, I like those artsy movies. Like, who doesn't, like those?
Sure.
Yeah, like I was saying, but
but those I feel you watch once and you're like, oh man, that was really cool, but you don't watch that again with your buddies. Like comedies, you watch over and over again.
You need a break, and you definitely have to space it out.
Like Moonlight, you're not going home with your buddies and like, oh man, let's throw on Moonlight again and just chill. Just Moonlight and chill for a little bit.
It's not that light. You need some, yeah. So I mean, I was like, what do I like? And I'm like, okay, Clueless. Like that's like Clueless
again, super poppy. Like
like that was definitely one of the ones that influenced me as a kid. And Bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids is a great one.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
Yeah. And The Other Woman. Like those are ones that really make me feel good, and they're fun to just watch. And